That's in the presentation. Yeah, this is a sketch. So I think it's not clear here. This is what we freezed on. This is a full screen video. And this is the about page. Sorry, this is not the about page. That's the about page. Meet the team. So we kind of suggested that we should have photos and circle and some description and social connect elements. So then in the design, we changed a lot because this is just a sketch, right? So we don't have to stick to those elements. So
the sketch,
sorry?
The sketch we can like show to the client like hardly 1 to 2 space, not more than that.
Sorry, 1 2?
Like through the sketch we can share only the 2 or 3 skills, like the starting and then.
No, we can share everything.
See, I know like if I'm just sending some sketches to the client,
Yeah.
the business side feel like we don't know what is that actually.
Yeah.
We just market it or they want to see the flow completely.
Yeah.
Start to end.
Yeah.
So that's time we need a wireframe.
Yeah, no, we'll do site architecture there.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like we call this UX architect.
Yeah.
They created that development process completely the flow.
Yes.
Like the navigation interaction, how to
Yeah.
create the wireframes.
Yeah.
So as per my understanding.
So I'm not saying we'll skip wireframes.
Yeah, like
So yeah, I'm not saying we'll skip wireframes. Wireframes will, it's a good practice
so
to have.
important,
Yeah.
we will take that approval for the wireframe, then we have to move to the.
Yes, no, I completely agree. So the wireframe is necessary, but again, it's the client's call, right? When client is aware of the flow, why should?
We will have the complete proof that how many skins will trigger.
Yeah.
In every point.
Yeah. No, here again, when we sketch, right, we don't just sketch 3 screens and get approval. It's the entire flow.
Sketch is good for my self-study.
Yeah.
Then all I have to brainstorming on the papers and
Yeah.
all. And I have to go to the client. without-
Yeah. No, actually, even to the client, you can present the sketch. It's not that the sketch is only meant for you.
No, I'm doing the as a pack.
Yeah.
So I work with, when we take our sketches or we scan our sketches and we send it to the client as an
Yeah.
initial phase, like you mentioned.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like you just representing only the 1 or 2 skin, not more than that. Like how you can tell the flow verbally.
No, actually,
These people not understand the like the verbal language. Like you are, I agree. Like picture is speak 1,000 words.
I think this topic is debatable. So, I mean,
Because we are talking about the applications,
Yeah.
rather than the paintings and all. We are talking about the applications.
Yeah.
Applications want the flow.
Yeah, I'd say,
Okay, I like the flow. Rather than I'm showing the 10 screen,
yeah,
I have to break down to 4 screens.
okay. See, again, like each and every,
That's the point.
yeah,
I work a lot with Suzanne. We did a 90-minute animation. We actually conceptualizing it correctly. What we did is each frame, we thought we'd do a hand sketch. In fact, we did the sketches per se. This is a screen of a family going to a cruise. So I completely understand when you get sign-offs, get their approvals and lock it down. But what we did here is actually create a blend where
Yeah,
we had the
I
sketch.
work as an animator also. I know the storyboarding that part. Like
Yeah.
you have to show the main framings and all. the
Right.
sketch.
Right.
But I'm not talking about actually this is a different word.
Absolutely.
That's a different word.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the application scenario. The user want, the business people want a complete flow of the app.
yeah.
How it's behave basically. with
Yeah,
the
no,
users.
yeah, the end of it, I'm not saying that we'll skip wireframe. Do wireframe, but wireframe is like very time consuming.
Yeah,
I think
So prior-
what you're trying to say is sketch is a powerful tool.
Very powerful
So
tool.
with the wireframe, you can use the testing also, usability test for the end user. Also.
Yeah. No, I completely agree on that. Wireframe, you can use it for usability testing and also defining few functionalities also you can do it there. And what I'm trying to say is, don't skip the sketch.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, don't skip the sketch. If you skip the sketch, right, then you will be like circling around wireframes. Because designers tend to design wireframe.
Now, anyhow, the sketch
So-
is good. I agree with
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah. So with designer, right, when they sit in front of computer, they don't do a rough sketch mock-ups like this. They don't like it. Even in wireframe, they will make sure it's a round cornered button
Yeah.
and beautiful icons. They'll try it. They go to Google and start searching for nice icons. It's like time wasted, right? So rather you sketch these things, and the kind of what we follow at Lollipop is we sketch all this stuff, we'll put it on the wall, and we connect those things. And sometimes what we do is with our iPhone, we record all this stuff and we give a voiceover on it, and that video is sent to the client. We'll say this is homepage. In homepage, this part is going to be flash banner or whatever. Flash. It's going to be HTML5 banner. and this is like a masking scroller. We're going to have animations here, and it's like you're preparing the client. You're not asking approval for the client. That's another thing that I should cover up. Through Sketch, you're not asking for an approval from a client. You're getting everyone in the same page. You're getting developers, client, and everyone to come close, and now we all sketch and agree to the flow. I mean, agree in sense the direction. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Like while we are sketching, like when a developer or designer who is sketching in your team, so like you said that we put circle already designed for some other apps, right? Because he knows, okay, this is how the layer should be, this is how a circle should be placed, a user's image should be placed.
Yeah.
So my question is, like, once you design for like 10, 20 multiple apps, this becomes kind of repetitive and iterative. Like you will see, okay, this is kind of similar. Okay, we have to put a video here. We have to put testimonials here.
Yeah.
So how do you like break that part? Like how do you go to do something innovative in that?
Yeah, I think
during sketching.
During sketching, yeah. It all depends on how open the client is. Like some clients kind of define most of these things. They say what they want and where they want it. And
So
if it's
but
an open
they
brief,
can't, like, then that means that designer doesn't have a complete freedom of.
yeah, in some projects you can't do anything. And when there is,
the technology also.
Sorry?
What technology we are going to be used.
yeah,
So designer has to understand that part first.
yes, no, I completely agree. So the designer, like every designer has to know, they should know a little bit of a coding. So coming back to your thing, right? So you're kind of asking, how can we be creative on Sketch?
Yeah, like
So
it
you
will get kind of repetitive once. Like
Yeah.
if I do sketch, I tend to think, okay, if some app was like that, maybe I'll use a list,
okay,
or maybe I'll use a grid. But after that, I don't get any other idea. I don't get any other idea. Like, okay, apart from grid and list, I can use something else too.
yeah, okay.
So
So
I have
let
to go to some design patterns website and then see like what existing apps are already doing
Yeah.
something else. So then again, I switch back to computer.
Yeah.
and start with-
So let's take, for example, here, whenever we sketch testimonials, it's going to look like this. Whenever I sketch meet the team or my team sketches, it's going to look like this. But it's more of a design challenge there, how creative you're going to be there in that spot. So I'll show you how this piece looks on a live website and what are the kind of animations you can do there.
So while sketching, do you see the animations or it's later on?
You'll start visualizing those things. So here, you can start writing things.
Okay, so do you show that part also too?
You can't show those parts in
Yeah,
Sketch.
exactly. So
You can't show those
only
parts.
it's in your mind. Like,
If the
how-
client has got a budget, you can do a prototype on this one. You can animate all the stuff. Most of the clients, they don't want to see the stuff.
Okay.
Actually, they want to get straight into the design. Like almost 80% of clients don't encourage all these things. They're like, here is the brief, give me the design. So we are like, no, we're not going to jump into the design. We go to, sounds similar, right?
We use something called, so there are tools which are intermediate. Right?
Yeah.
So something that will take away all the complexity of a wireframe,
Yeah,
but still is very sketchy, right? Balsamic is one such.
yeah, Balsamic is good. Yeah.
Just in mind and all that's also good. You are
So do you think that helps? I mean, if you're directly jumping into a design and then, when I say
Using
it's
Balsamic?
not a wireframe design, but it's something that will communicate how the interaction will look like. Because that's
Very
what
good,
you
yeah.
can do screens and then-
UX Pin is good. Envision. We use Envision. Envision is also good. But again, they're all very time consuming things.
Envisioning is good, just in mind is good for the prototyping. You can give the interactivity there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can show you an app that we design.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably after this talk, right? I can show you some sample apps where we designed and animated those things.
So during this session, do you intend to also show how sketching can be used for some kind of an interaction?
For the interaction?
For interaction, for example, if I want to implement a functionality or some function, or the user has something in some task to complete,
Okay.
that will take sketch from, you line up in this screen and then you can go into this screen. So
Okay.
is there a better way out of your experience you can share?
I don't have it now,
Okay.
but I think
We can sketch on the board.
beautiful. Yeah, we can do that. You have pencil and paper, right? What we'll do now is I'll show you a video. It's like very simple. It's a video of me sketching, and it'll kind of give you an idea like how easy it is to sketch. Then after that, I'll probably give you a brief, and you can quickly sketch and show me
It
stuff.
will also help if we can take one live example out of here and then.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll do that.
Excuse me, sorry, last.
Yeah, good.
So while sketching or just?
Yeah, definitely. See, actually, you can't see this. There's two home page here. So
I'm
this
talking
is
about the detailed elements also. Suppose like take that part where you are showing the user testimonies. Okay.
on
so
sketches. On sketches, you can't
on scale
design.
you don't
No, no,
usually see. Okay, like a circle can be a square.
No. Don't do it on sketch.
Okay.
On sketch, you can't go so much in detail. But sorry,
That becomes a design.
that becomes a design. Like if you really love art, you can do it. If you have a lot of time and if you enjoy doing those things, you can do it. No one is going to stop you from that. So okay, let's look at the live website, right? So there's some screen resolution issues, but actually the video is full screen. So this is the home page. The video plays, it occupies the entire screen. And after when we actually did wireframe, right, we started defining these things. So we started when communicating with the client saying that I want your picture here. In design, you use a dummy picture, put a dummy picture here, and then give an idea to the client and give the dimensions, and they will get the photographer or video guys involved. And most of this stuff, right, you see this mask effect, it was defined in Sketch. So this mask effect and all these things, right, so we defined a lot of these stuff in Sketch.
So don't you think this masking effect is causing readability issues? Like,
Not really. Why?
because I can't read from here. Maybe it's the angle.
This, you should actually look at the live website. And
what are your thoughts around using a paper prototype? Now that the sketch is ready, all you
Yeah.
have to do is just snip off and display the animation as a paper moving over.
guys, but again, if you have the time, you should do it.
No, I mean you're anyways creating a sketch, right? I mean, how difficult would it be to
Um,
simply?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What is that?
Yeah,
2 minutes?
too much more for the.
For? I
Yeah.
think
In the context of animations as
Just for
well.
the interest of time and also for the
on your laptop. It's called dynamo6.com, and the about page sketch that we did, and in the design, it's totally different. So you can take that idea and refine it here. You can put all your design skills here.
But the company want the UI specification for that, pixel by pixel for that. You know, I think that part.
Sorry?
It will draw something and then we have to hand over the developers or
Yeah.
will like communicate with the developer teams.
Yeah.
Then all. They want a UI specs for that.
Yeah. So
That time you need a mock-up with this, all the pixel by pixel and all, and then
Yeah.
the complete like notes and all, what kind of transition we require for that.
yeah. So here, see at Lollipop, what we do is we define UI elements first.
Okay.
On Photoshop, we define all the UI elements, font sizes, the
Buttons,
forms,
things, everything, yeah.
hoover, and click state. Everything is defined in Photoshop. Actually, Photoshop is not the tool for designing UI, but still we have left with no other choice, so we still design on Photoshop. So we define all these UI elements first, and then take these UI elements and use it on the design. So this little detailed sketching, because I come from an art background, so I've gone to little in detail. So this is sketched by my programmer, by coder back in New Zealand. This is his sketch. He's like, when you click on this one, can we have the slide down? And then he said, no, the user can enter the code and it'll open things so that they can drive around. This is for British Petroleum. So when BP spilled oil, right? So they had a very bad reputation in the market. So they came to us. They said, can you do something where everybody feels nice about BP? So at Ogilvy, this was like one of the biggest projects that I worked on. So we quickly sketched all this stuff, put ideas on paper. First 2 days, everything was on paper. So I basically, I don't let anyone sit in front of computer. When we get the brief, everyone should sit, sketch, and take that sketch, put it on the wall, and kind of debate about it, and then move on whether you want to do wireframe, whether if the time allows, do wireframe, and if the client has got good budget, take those sketches and do paper prototyping. Paper prototyping is beautiful. I love it. If the time allows, I will do it. And I think that brings out the real art in you. Then again, design it on Photoshop, bring it back, take a print, and again, everyone marks things. So pass it on to your developers and everyone, and they're like, what are the challenges? So we custom made this car. So you can drive the car from this interface. This is an actual car. So you can drive, so users can pick up a car and drive it. So again, sketching really helps, not only in UI, also in logo design, or be it anything. Like even you before you start fine tuning it, right? So put your ideas, and then if you want to really do some shading and give some 3D effects and all that, it's good because your team will really appreciate it. And then your final logo. This is something that I carry everywhere, wherever I go. So I travel a lot. So 2 months back, I was in San Francisco. So I'm known for conducting workshops, not giving talks. So people love to see me do stuff, like sketch and turn that into wireframe and turn that into design. And probably next time we can do that.
We'd love to see your video. The video
Okay. So developers here, it's easy, right, to sketch? Do you require art or any special talent to do this? So we later found out that this is not where you keep the settings. So developer said that's not where you keep it. Then it was very easy for us to, in wireframe, we kind of solved all the problem. This actually took 20 minutes to sketch. There's one tip I would like to give for designers. After you master sketching in pencil, right, move on to pen. With pencil, you'll always believe there is an eraser. With pen, once you master in pen, right, then it's like you're done. Less mistakes on pen. I have another video to show after this. Or we can skip this video, this is enough, right? This is a little in detail, like if you want to learn how to sketch icons and all this stuff, right? A simple submit button. A profile image or a gallery, like a pop-up. Actually, with this kind of things, right, developers can start their work in the background. So they know there's something coming out when you click on this one. So they will roughly do stuff. In wireframe, they know that where it is going to come. And in design, they know how it has to look. So in my last workshop, that was with Silicon India, so I made the entire participants to sketch, and after seeing this video, right, their sketch was better than mine. The developer sketch was like one of the best sketches, and he was like, I never sketched, but I'm going to start sketching from here on. Should we skip this? Wonderful. So there you go, sketch to wireframe. So we definitely do wireframe, and everyone should do wireframe if time permits. So this is not clear, but you can see it on my screen. So these wireframes are designed by designers. So everything looks nice, and sometimes the clients mistake it to design. They say everything is black and white, can you put some color in it? And they're actually happy with the wireframe. They're like, it looks good, can you just add color? Just give me 2 minutes.
We've already given more than 2 minutes to you. So I
Okay.
think we'll be anyway sharing the presentations, within a couple of days. So, you can have a look at the whole presentation of Mr. Anil. A big round of applause for him, please.
Thanks guys.
So we have a small token of appreciation from our side. So we'll quickly move on to the next session now. So we are having a workshop, and it will be taken by Mr. Prasad Khose. He's a UX manager at Synchron Technologies Private Limited, and the workshop is on lean way of designing product. So Mr. Prasad will guide you on how to go about the workshop, and you'll be put into groups of 5, teams of 5, and he'll guide you with the process. So.
It was a nice session by Anil. Then we also heard about from Sudhendra and the TED about like what is UX, then what is lean UX, and we also running short of time. So I will skip few slides about what exactly the UX processes are, what is UX, then what is the lean UX, because almost we have learned or we have experienced that in previous sessions. So we'll cut that short and we'll come to the workshop directly. We'll come to the exercise. So just to start with the introductions, like my name is Prasad. I'm working with Synchron Technologies in Pune as a UX manager, and I would like to know about you. Like, if you are part of UX team, just raise your hands. How many people are from UX team? Okay, just to get an idea while grouping the things.